hard times create hard men. Hard men create soft times. Soft times create soft men. Soft men create hard.
You look around the world today, the craziness, the disruption, the chaos. Around 1 in 6 adults experienced moderate to severe depressive symptoms in 2022 alone. Whatever happened to normality? How are you supposed to build the life of your dreams with all of this chaos? Well, today's journey is an invitation to shed that weight and embark on a transformative exploration. So are you ready to force your will through the immovable objections of today? After hours of extensive research, the development zone will reveal the 3 concepts that you can learn and implement today to improve the quality of your life. At the development zone, we learn, research and educate on topics surrounding self-development, with today's video surely to be a classic. Let's get into it. Where to invest your emotions. Human beings are emotional creatures. We feel deeply, which is a good thing, until we let those feelings run away from us. Emotions are exceptionally powerful, which is why learning to control them is equally powerful. Say you got stood up for a date or an off-site business meeting. Are you angry, frustrated, amused, or indifferent? Are you able to let it go, or do you hold a grudge? The way you respond to emotional challenges impacts everything you do, and letting your feelings run away from you is a quick way to lose what you've worked so hard to achieve. Emotional resilience is key to navigating the challenges of life, and this attribute is built on the foundation of understanding and managing one's emotions effectively. You see, emotions play a fundamental role in shaping our perception of reality. They can color our worldview, with negative emotions in particular having an exaggerated influence on how we interpret and respond to events around us. It's important to note that the aim of emotional resilience isn't to suppress or ignore these emotions, but rather to recognize them and allow oneself to experience them fully. As the more time you are not aware of your emotions, the more likely you will implode. At the same time, the power of positivity shouldn't be overlooked either. Even in the midst of seemingly negative circumstances, there are often positive elements to be found, if only one chooses to seek them out and concentrate on them. Being aware in the present allows us to seek these positive lessons. We will cover this later on in the video. However, it's this balance of acknowledging the negative while seeking the positive that lays the groundwork for emotional resilience. Which leads us to avoid constantly comparing yourself. But why do we do this? What are the roots of comparison? The reason why you may compare yourself to others is a very common human tendency and lays its roots in evolution. Humans are social animals, and our ancestors have always lived and survived in groups. Comparing yourself to others serves as a standard to see where we stand in a group, and whether we need to take some action to improve our performance or position. Comparing yourself to others does not always have to lead to negativity. However, you may look towards someone you look up to as a source of motivation, which can actually help you. However, there is a thin line separating positivity and negativity, in which the dark side of comparing yourself to others has proven to have a strong effect on our self-image, self-esteem, and motivation. We often skew our judgment by comparing our lesser qualities to someone's best qualities, which is like judging a fish by its ability to climb a tree. Enjoying the present. A lot of the times, when we are starting on a new endeavor, our progress looks erratic, often not making sense. But as we keep developing over the months, our results look more consistent, although still with some lessons learnt on the road. However, it's only when we look back on our progress from years or even decades down the line that the journey was exponential. The reason I bring this up is because we tend to live in the past and in the future. One moment we're reminiscing or regretting, the next we're planning or worrying. Meanwhile, we neglect the one moment that is fully available to us, the present, now. Only the present is important, because nothing ever occurs in the past or future. Things happen only in a continuous stream of present moments. In order for our journey to reflect the exponential growth, we start by taking the first step of being in the present moment. For example, a challenging task, like writing a scientific paper, often seems too large and complicated to be achievable. If you're anxious about the work that's remaining, or regret missed opportunities to work on it in the past, you'll get nowhere. But if you just solve one little problem after another, gathering the data, developing a structure, writing the first chapter, you'll accomplish it without burning out. Living in and accepting the present does not mean you commit to a passive life, or that you choose to not even try to change it for the better. Rather, by focusing on the present and keeping the past and future in their place, you are more able to see clearly whatever it is that's actually wrong at any given moment, and you also have the strength to change those things for the better. We started the video by asking you, how are you supposed to build the life of your dreams with all of this chaos? Well, there is no doubt about it. There is a lot of challenges in the world today, in 2023, as we enter into 2024. However, you can be sure that there will be challenges in future as we unravel through this thing that we can call life. More dreams have been halted by doubts than they have of failure. Take this as your starting point. Like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more content. The Development Zone will see you in the next video.